Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Right guys, I thought I would do like another video to like follow up my like previous video. Okay. So in this video guys, in today's lesson we're going to be looking at dividing by a third. So what happens if I divide by like root 2, root 3, root 4, and like so on and so forth. And I will talk you through like a short process of what it means to like divide by like root 2. Okay. Um so yeah. So the topic is called like rationalizing like the denominator. So the exam question will say rationalize 1 over root 2. And what this means is that it wants you to get rid of the third on the denominator. So remember that we said a third is an unsimplified radical. So it's taking the square root of a number that does not have like a definitive answer. So it does not have like a whole number answered. Okay. So 1 over root 2 actually. So to get rid of this root 2 here, okay, we're gonna write the fraction again actually, 1 over root 2, and then we're gonna multiply this by 1 essentially. So we're gonna multiply this by 1. Okay? And what that means is that 1 can be written here as root 2 over root 2. So I can multiply it, okay? So, and the reason why I'm doing root 2 over root 2 actually, because you will see in a minute actually, because if you remember from our very, very first lesson on thirds actually, or the second lesson on thirds, the rule 1 here says, root A times root A will always give us A. So the way to get rid of root 2 is I have to multiply it by itself, because that will actually cancel out the third, because root 2 times root 2 is the same as saying root 2 all squared. The square root and the square will actually cancel each other out actually to actually give me like a whole number answer. So that's why I multiply it by root 2 over root 2. Okay, so on the top we're going to have 1 times root 2, which is going to be root 2. On the bottom we're going to have root 2 times root 2, which from our very, very first lesson we said that that was going to be 2 times 2, which is going to be root 4, which will give me the answer of 2, okay? So the previous step there would have been obviously root 4, which would have given me 2 as my answer. So my final answer, guys, would be root 2 over 2. So that would be how I rationalize my third. Now, you might be thinking, oh yeah, well that's not actually got me to my answer, but we are doing this like without a calculator. Now, if you type 1 over root 2 into your calculator, you will actually get like a numerical answer. Yeah, obviously to the certain number of decimal places that the calculator like truncates it to. But the idea is that this is done actually like without using like a calculator. So 1 divided by root 2 actually will give us some sort of answer. Okay, so you might be thinking, okay, well, root 2 over root 2 actually doesn't look like very similar, but root 2 divided by 2 actually is much easier to deal with, okay? Like, there's a bit of like history like behind this actually, which I'm not going to delve into actually, but if you're interested actually, if you're interested, because like many years ago actually, we didn't actually have access to like calculators and stuff like this, so this is probably why, like, you might be thinking, oh, well, okay, well, that's a bit like, it's a bit like silly actually. But this is the process like that we do without using our calculator to get to our answer. Because root 2 divided by 2 is much easier to deal with as opposed to dividing by root 2. Okay? Right, question number 2, guys. Okay, 2 over root 3. Okay, so to rationalize this, so the question will always say like rationalize. So we multiply by root 3 over root 3, okay? Because we want to get rid of the denominator. We want to make it so the denominator is a whole number answer. Okay, so we get 2 root 3 over 3, or I can write it as like 2/3 root 3. Either way is going to be fine. Okay? Right, example 3, guys. Question 3. 9 over root 7. So it'd be 9 over root 7 times root 7 over root 7, which would be 9 root 7. So 9 times root 7, which would be 9 root 7, divided by 7. Because root 7 times root 7 will be root 49, which will give me 7. If you look at rule 2, root A times B is the square root of AB. Okay, obviously rule 1 says, root A times A. Root A will just give me A. Okay, so that's how I got it from there. And then lastly, guys, rationalize 10 over root 5. So the question would say, rationalize there's 10 over root 5, so you multiply by root 5 over root 5, which will give me 10 root 5 over 5, which simplifies to 2 root 5. Okay, I've put like a question there, guys. So the question there is 2 over root 2. So if you want to try that, okay, and then I will leave my answers in the comments tomorrow. Okay, so I'll try and always update my answers like a day later to give you guys chance to actually practice. Sometimes like 2 days later, because I want to actually give people actually the chance to actually try my questions before I put my answers. Okay. So if you want to try this question, you can, guys. So 2 over root 2. So all you do is you just follow the exact same steps that I'm doing in question 1, and that will help you work out your answer. Okay, thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Okay, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy my content. Okay, so yeah, so more maths videos to come. Okay, thank you for watching, guys, and I hope everyone's doing okay during this coronavirus epidemic. I hope you're all keeping safe and looking after yourself and following the NHS guidelines. Thank you for watching, guys, and I hope you all keep well. Okay, happy Wednesday now. Bye now.